Yo, this is Tone Kapone, and you're getting lifted to the sounds of my DJ Spaceship. Go ahead and beam him up, boy. Let's get him. Greetings and salutations from us to all the nations. We're about to get loose, strictly for entertainment. We're repping Tampa Bay. 10 toes down, this waves of the bay. No, we ain't playing round. Tuesday nights from 8 to 10, make sure you ride the wave. This Tone Kapone and DJ Spaceship on your airwaves. We're mixing interviews, R&B and hip-hop. We're blasting off, and the top is just a pit stop. Nova, how you living? Let me put the camera on you right quick.
Oh,
Nova's in the building.
Lord.
Nova has arrived.
Hello.
Welcome to the studio. Welcome to Waves of the Bay. All right.
Yeah, how y'all doing?
She said, how y'all doing?
How you know?
How y'all doing? We got Miss Novacane in the building, man. If y'all are unfamiliar with Nova, she's the head person behind Spoken Words, the curator, spoken word scene out here. Huge. You're always nominated for stuff, which is well-deserved. The fan base is always following along. Like, we're huge fans of yours because we're in the same avenue, just different lanes, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
We definitely appreciate what you bring to Tampa Bay, and that's the reason why we want to have you on Waves of the Bay.
I appreciate you.
Welcome to the studio.
I definitely appreciate you.
So how we going to do this? What we want to ask Nova tonight?
I mean, man,
we got a lot of stuff.
I don't know,
here.
it's a lot, man. I mean,
I think Nova's scared for one. I think Nova's. I don't know.
Nah,
Nova look intimidated.
Nova's in her zone.
I'm playing.
Like, this is her in her zen. You know what I'm saying?
You already know I be chilling.
She's zen. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this: like we have artists and people come, you know, rappers, singers, poets, entrepreneurs come up in here and all the time. And one thing that I noticed that there's been quite a few people that have thrown your name out. Like we'll ask, you know, who motivates you, who, you know, drives you to do what you do, and your name has come up quite a few times.
That's really dope.
Male and females have said your name.
Oh, that's big league.
I personally, you know, I've been out to Smoking Words.
Yeah.
I've been out to events that you've done. We've actually, I don't know if you remember, but we actually did an event together when you were hosting and I was DJing. It was like a last minute type deal at Tiger Lounge.
I remember that event.
It was like a fashion type /
I remember. Yeah.
So I mean, it's good to hear you. So tell us, how did you, what Novacane, like what made you come up with the name Novacane?
Oh wow! So like everybody wants there to be this like in-depth reason, and it's not. Like Frank Ocean dropped Novacane, and Instagram had just like kind of started popping.
Right.
So like you needed like a cool tag. You know, you
That's
needed
really
a
how
dope
that
name.
happened.
Like you did, yeah. So that
Wow.
was really my first Instagram name. Well, it was my second one after my first page got deleted, so I had to think about something else. But I've been going by like, you know, aliases for a long time.
Right,
so,
right,
you know, people don't really know my real name out here in these streets.
Right. Right. Well, I mean,
We ain't giving that government up.
Nah,
to
you can't give that up.
That's
I mean,
that Tampa shit.
The people that know mine, well, I guess they know mine.
You know
'cause
better.
I just got old common, normal,
Right.
regular, schmegular, degular name, Gregory. You know what I'm saying? Nothing special about that.
Oh yeah, mine's is pretty normal too, but it's just you don't need to know it.
We don't need to know it. Well, we not checking IDs. We know everything is
That's
good on
right.
this side of the
Yeah.
pill. So that's all good. Now, I noticed that you do, you know, you travel a lot. You go to a lot of places. I've seen you in Atlanta. I've seen you go out to California. Tell me, what are two things that you just cannot be caught without? Like, what are two things you just can't live without?
Chapstick.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna start with chapstick because my lips be dry as hell. And it's the worst thing. Like when you get like that little red ring around from licking your lips
Right.
too much, it's the worst. Like you be to put anything on your lips. I think I tried to put like lube on my lips once. I was out of chaps. I thought it would do like a lip gloss type of thing.
Right.
And he was like,
Give it like that shine.
Yeah, it was all
It had a different
watermelon
aura to
smelling.
it, huh?
Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah.
right. It tingled. It was wrong. It was all wrong. And let me think. I feel like I have to take like a notebook with me so I can write something down.
Gotcha.
Like, you know, so I have to be able to write something and
Gotcha.
moisturize my lips, of course.
Now, the moisturizing, like, it's funny you said the lip thing because I'm born and raised in Tampa. I'm from the South. And when I first moved to New York, I had heard of a wind chill factor, but I never experienced one until I moved to New York.
bet that shit
And I
had
got
you.
some big ass lips. And if y'all haven't noticed that, and that's when I learned the difference between having the proper lip care.
Oh, yeah.
Because your shit will peel, and that's when I used to smoke, you know what I'm saying, cigarettes and stuff like that. So in the wintertime, stop showing people my damn lips, man. Cut up shit, man. You see how he do me, man?
I'm just saying, man.
All the time.
I
man.
need the people to see this shit.
Now, you got a real chill vibe to you, like your whole aura and your whole zen. Has it ever been mistaken for nonchalant or just, you know, has anybody ever taken that the wrong way?
Yeah, I mean, all the time. So, I mean, I guess you get me on different days, it'd be a different type of vibe, you know what I'm saying? You might walk up to me and I just got done with a little heated conversation, so you might get a little bit of, heat coming off me versus more of this chillness. I feel like I'm pretty chill for the most part. Same time, like, I'm pretty goofy, too. Like, I could be really loud. It really just depends on where I am. Like, I try to be mindful when I'm in small buildings not to be too loud. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
use your inside voice.
Yeah, just be respectful or whatever. But, yeah, people think what they want to think.
Gotcha. Now, I also read somewhere that you've been on your own since 17, like you've been holding it down since 17. How has you being on your own helped influence you as an artist?
I feel like I'm kind of like, I have to like speak. Now I have to kind of push this message, this, writing. It is kind of like a breakthrough type of thing. It helps you heal, all these things that I didn't realize that it was doing back then.
Right.
And able to connect with it, I think now. I'm really independent. I think that the standoffishness that people get from me is just me being a very strong-minded person. So it's not a lot of stuff that you can just come at me and talk silly. My mind runs really fast. So it's like, you talking to me right now, I already ran out 7 scenarios as to why it can or it can't. So, it's not, you know what I'm saying?
So you're doing kind of like a mind matrix type
deal. So it's my head works pretty fast or whatever, but I spent a lot of time by myself. Like, I was the oldest in the house when I was growing up around everybody else. So I was taking care of everybody. So it was just, always just being very responsible.
How many is in your family?
I actually just have one sister through my mother, but she was in a relationship, a long-term relationship, and he had 4 kids. So it was like 6 of us pretty much under one house for a majority of our life, like 13 years. So we are all still very connected. One of them's getting married this year. Right.
Are you actually from Tampa, or where are you from?
I've been here since I was 2, so I would say I'm from here.
Now I got to ask you this question.
You dropped that question. You didn't ask that on Saturday Night Shutdown.
I understand it, but I got to ask Nova this question. What high school you graduated from?
Lato.
Cut the interview.
Wow. I mean, that was the school district I was in. That's just how that went.
That is the rival to my high school that I graduated from.
What?
That's Jefferson High School.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
we had the whole. It was like a whole war when I was a freshman. It was wild.
Yeah, we gonna move past that. Now, I also read that. Like, one thing that I've noticed about you quietly is you're extremely intelligent. You don't flaunt it. You don't poke your chest out and say, "Hey, look at me. I'm smarter than you." Even though I'm pretty sure you've been in scenarios where you realize you are more than just the smartest person in the room. I also read that law, psychology, and education is something that sparks your interest as far as going to school for that.
Yeah.
Is that something that you're still in pursuit of?
No, I never actually went on to further my education.
Gotcha.
There was a lot of things that kind of stopped me from doing it. And low-key, I'm like happy it did, because I don't think I would have made the proper decision at that time.
Right.
Even then, all those 3 things I was so interested in, I could not make up my mind as to what I wanted to do.
Right.
So I think I would have wound up in a buttload of debt, like a majority of us, our generation, just trying to catch a degree. But now I think I'm a little more focused to where it's like, now I know if I'm going there, I know what I'm going for, what I need to get while I'm there.
You're not just following the direction the wind blows. You know where you want to go and what you're trying to do.
I mean, but I did have some scholarships and everything coming out of school. But it was a lot, like I said, it was a lot of other things family-wise that kind of prevented that from happening. But like I said, I'm not one of those like sit around and be like, I regret this, I regret that. All I could do is,
I definitely don't regret that. I mean, like you say, it's a lot of people that went to school. They thought they wanted to go for that, and they get in debt, and they have this degree that's now just a desk ornament, and they're not even in that field anymore.
And they're not even in that field, and that happens so often, man. Like, trust me, I see it all the time, yo.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. So I noticed, now one thing that I haven't read it completely, but the serial lover.
Yes.
Tell me what started that. Like, how did you come up with that concept?
So it's just like a whole twist of, I don't even know how to start, because it's like it's probably gonna sound like all over the place. So like, one, I'm gonna start with my love for Kanye West, right? So one, I love Kanye West, and Late Registration is like my fave. So he did that trilogy type of album drop, and he knew he was dropping all three of those together. So in my head, I had this idea that I was going to be dropping three like pieces of something together.
Right.
And I just didn't know how it was going to flow together or what was going to happen. So I was writing. A lot of the collection of stuff kind of just started coming together, and I realized that a lot of my stuff was about love, heartbreak, kind of general stuff. Right. So the Serial Lover was like, I just love, and I keep doing it, and I keep doing it, and I keep doing it. And that's kind of the concept. So everything inside the book is just kind of like around love, whether it's good love, bad love, friend love, those types of things. And then I have like this whole serial lover, like this serial killer vibe, because I like love serial killers and
who's your favorite
true
one?
Crime. I can't even say like I really
favorite. Well, which one sparks your interest the most?
I can't even say like somebody like sparks my interest, because like
people gonna look at you crazy.
I was gonna say pale people don't interest me that much.
Gotcha.
But I really loved like Dexter.
Okay.
Like, so the show was the inspiration more than anything. So like I could watch like Ted and Jeffrey Dahmer and although you could watch all the documentaries and stuff like that, and they're just like weird and sick, but like the way that they kind of made Dexter, it was like dope. It was like he was like a hero, like a vigilante, and like I feel like in a past life, like I was some sort of like assassin, ninja, warrior, something like that.
Tomb Raider,
something.
And that show on its own is crazy, because he would like calculate, okay, if I do this, the blood will splatter this way and this, and
because he was it was so smart, and it was just like I love him so much. So it was like he was so it was great. It was like calculated killing. So it's like calculated love. It was like, so everything just kind of tied together. So like the shoot, which would be on the shirt, so I had like all this saran wrap all over the walls and stuff. So like we kind of redid the kill room.
I seen that. I seen you post
I had
that.
so much fun. It was so hot and smelly in that motel room.
I'm pretty sure they came in afterwards like, what in the...
I cleaned up. We didn't have blood everywhere. I didn't splatter it all over the walls or anything like that, because it was kind of falling. The duct tape was dollar store duct tape. So it wasn't really good, but
you gotta make it work. What you got?
Or maybe it was the concrete walls. I can't say.
Well, we definitely would say it did come out with a good shoot.
I actually got something right here.
Let
me show the people on the live. I ain't seen that.
I don't even know which version that is, because I've had to redo it so many times. The newer ones have like a scan code inside, so it takes you right to my YouTube.
My boy Outside the Box actually hit me to this, man. He came by one of your shows and copped this. I think it was the album release, maybe.
Yeah.
But, the one with Naja Monet is the one that goes on there. But yeah, we actually have her CD Serial Lover right here. I figure I'd break it out. It's been sitting there.
Appreciate.
Now, as a writer, as a creator, having writer's block or being uninspired is inevitable.
Yeah.
How do you fight, or how do you come out of that type of scenario?
No clue.
No clue?
No idea.
So she never has writer's block?
I'm telling you, I have writer's block all the time. I just don't know how to get out of it. Like, so it's just like, I just sit around and just be like...
You just wait for the spark or something?
Yeah, it's going to come. It's going to come or something like that. Yeah, so like, I come to find that I don't only rely on writing. So for me, it's just like, I have other stuff that I need to be working on. Now it's just like, make sure your hair is in good condition. Hey, you could go do a photo shoot. Hey, try to work out some. Let's do some yoga so we got some flexibility in the next shoot. Or, you know what I'm saying? So it's so much more than just the writing. Like, even still, like, as a poet, like, you could run around performing the same pieces, because while I have a presence online, I could see my algorithm, or what cities I kind of touch, and I'm only touching certain cities. So it's like so many places that I could go perform literally these same 5 poems over and over, and they would have no idea. You know what I'm saying?
Brand new to them.
So it's more than anything, it's just more perfecting the performance, and trying to find other ways to sell this same poem in a different way.
Gotcha.
I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure out, because now it's stuck in my head. I have to keep on using it. Like, Lil Wayne's still getting asked to do old songs from, what I'm saying? Like, or we expect that nowadays. Like, we want Mary J. Blige to sing some old tracks, you know what I'm saying, when she comes to
the Bad Boy tour.
And I never understood that. Like, I used to see comedians. I'm like, okay, this comedian has a 20-city tour. They're doing the same stand-up for the same, the whole tour. But then it's like you just said, you have to think, okay, City 1, everybody from City 1 is not going to be at City 6. Unless you just got like some serial stalker type fan where they just going to go and thank you for your dollars and everything. We appreciate that. But when it comes to this, everybody has to be inspired. Everybody has to have mentors. So what are some characteristics that you look for in a mentor if you do have a mentor? I
like success.
Gotcha.
So I'm definitely going to look for somebody who has like,
something going.
Like, I don't want to just hear like what you're trying to do or that you're actively working towards it. So it's not that I'm just saying I need you to be in a place of, up here or something like that, and then I could work with you. That's not the case either. Like, you could be here, but you're actively working this way, and I could see it happening. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like work ethic is totally important. Like, so important for me. Like, my mentors, like, it's not even to say like I don't appreciate women or I don't love women or whatever, but for me it's just like sometimes I need that tougher love than that softness that women give to me. So a lot of times I do look to men for their advice, or I'm looking for more than, because I'm not looking for you to just kind of yes man me, which I deal with a lot with, kind of being around women, or it's just like well that's cool, like, so it's just like I like somebody with like
they walk in the room, they command.
Track record is just
on point. And that's something that I've noticed about you. Like, I'm an observer. So I'm a Pisces. I don't know if you know anything about us.
Yeah, water signs.
We're dreamers, we're crazy, all that good stuff. And the bad stuff, we ain't going to talk about that. But I've sat back in a room and observed you. Not in a stalker way, but I've observed how people look at you, how people interact with you, how people respond to you. It's like your presence commands attention.
Revered.
Right. So has there ever been a time that you've walked into a room and it's gotten the wrong attention that you did not want?
No. Not upon walking into a room.
Okay.
No. But I can create the wrong attention at any time because,
Gotcha.
we all get a little testy sometimes.
This is true. This is true.
But for the most part, no. I think I do believe that I'm well respected in the city. So I can't say there's many places that I've walked inside of a room and there has been like a bad energy. And if there has been, I don't think it's been me.
Yeah.
Why do you think you're so well respected in the city?
I think it's because I give people something to respect. I'm gonna start there. Like, I'm not, like, I don't just sit online and promote stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm making sure that everything that I promote is something that I've used or I believe in. I'm not on some taking your money. I have morals. You know what I'm saying? More than anything, I think people respect the way that I move.
Okay.
And I really think that I just think that it's the way that I carry myself more than anything. I don't think that you want to play with me.
Right.
It's also like this, like, will she cut me? What's going to happen?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't really know. So I like the mystery behind it. I'm a Scorpio. So like,
oh my God.
Yeah.
Sting, your season is coming up, man.
Yeah.
Your season is coming up.
Thank you.
Yeah, I take that, man. Always try. I'm trying to do my little healthy thing until I come here on Tuesdays and y'all get me all off track and stuff.
I got water in my other cup.
Yeah, that's what they call it nowadays. That's what they call it nowadays, man. Now, candles. Candles is something that I also read that you're big on. Is there a particular, some people got the brand Yankee candle, and is there a particular brand of candle? Or is it just something about, what is it about the candle?
I really like, I think it's like contained fire is dope. The scent is really dope. So I like eucalyptus and spearmints and stuff like that. Gotcha. Really calming smells. Clean linens. So I think there's like the dope part about candles is that you could sit one in every room and create a different vibe in the room. So like you could sit like an apple pie one in the kitchen, so it's smelling like something good in the kitchen, and then it's a mahogany teak inside the living room, so it got that homey vibe, and then your bedroom got something else, and then the bathroom's got that clean linen vibe, so it just smells fresh when you walk in. Yeah, I love candles.
So let me set up a vibe for you. You had a hectic day. Your show, everything was successful. You're coming home. You're just trying to chill.
Right.
You got the different scents in different rooms, and of these three artists, who's playing in the background to help you chill? Of these three, you got Erykah Badu, you got Jill Scott, and you have Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill?
Yeah.
Why?
It's like Lauryn I vibe with Lauryn a little more. I don't know. It talks to kind of like my soul. Like, I think that last one that she did, the Unplugged, is real, like, she was talking directly to God, and we got to witness that kind of, you know what I'm saying? So all the stuff it was just really messagey, like, and I really appreciate her music. Like, everything, like, had a message, and she's just so talented. Like, she could sing, and then she could rap, and she's fire.
Don't forget acting.
Yeah, and the acting part too. Yeah. You kind of be forgetting. She be acting like she can't show up places on time, but
it's crazy because when I see
that ain't no act.
when she was like, "What sister?" I was like, "Wait a minute, that's the Fuji girl."
Sister Act.
Yeah, Sister
Act. Yeah.
Did I say sister?
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Roger.
So good.
Y'all got to excuse me, man. It's Tuesday, man. But it's crazy because like Lauryn Hill's extremely talented. I wish like hell that she would have came out with another album, just like I wish like hell Andre 3000 didn't get bored.
Yeah.
I wish that people more so, and when he does, I wish more so people understood Kanye more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because the thing that I hate about today's society and culture is you do one thing,
you get canceled.
Yeah.
Well, that's social media, man. Because all the reactions, all the responses are like immediate.
Yeah.
So people just lose their minds before they even have a moment to think about
It's
it. They
crazy.
just
Like
go.
Like use your I like when people do their own research. Like I love Mike Vick.
Mm-hmm.
I love Kobe Bryant, but I love them as the talent. That's how I became to know them. I don't know about anything they do in their personal life. If they're doing some, fucked up shit in their personal life, then, it's fucked up. But I just think that it's sad that we so quick to cancel one another and give passes to other people in other places.
Quick to put labels on people.
Well, it's because it's in the public eye. Like, everything just happens, like, in everybody's eyes. So that it's not even like they can hide anything. Like, you could go through a whole divorce in private out here. Like, they can't do that. Like,
that's true.
Can't date in private. Can't do anything in private.
Listen, when it comes to the dating scene, like, I'm a DJ.
Right.
So the thing with me as a DJ, when I first started DJing, I didn't talk on the microphone. I idolized Jazzy Jeff, DJ Scratch, all the DJs that pretty much don't talk. We use people like Tone, you know what I'm saying, the MC. And as
use is such a harsh word.
We have people like Tone Kapone to use the microphone, but it's like as I became more so into my own with the art and the craft of it, people start to wonder things, and it's like being in the industry of entertainment, people want to know everything about you.
Right.
They want to know who you're dating, who if they see me and you walk down the street together, then they start chatting.
Speculating.
And like, why we can't be friends, just homeboy, homegirl, or maybe you're mentoring me or vice versa. And I just think that when it comes to today's society, people are so quick to judge and slow to praise.
Yeah.
Or they'll criticize in public but praise in private.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm the type of person, if I'm going to tell you something, I'm not going to say nothing to him about you that I won't say to you first, that I haven't said to you first.
Right.
And if it's a private conversation, I'm not going to say it to that person, period, because it's a private conversation.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and it's tough to trust people. I mean, like, social media has really, really
changed the game all the way, man. People's everything is just changed, like, all for the attention and stuff, like. Yeah, everybody put on facades too, man. That's one thing I can't stand about social media. And that's one thing I like about you, because you seem to keep it real the whole way. Like getting into smoking words. Like, I know you guys have moved around. Like, we've had an event for 5 years, so we've moved around a few times. And I know y'all have moved around a few times. Yeah. What keeps your fan base following you? What keeps them rocking with you?
It's like, it's a game. It's tricky. Like, it's tricky, and they all don't know to come. Like, it's really just trying to make sure that you got those emails, or you got them on social media, so they're trying to check it, or you're doing an email blast like we've moved, or they're on Facebook and you're just keeping the post pretty regular, so people see them. Even if they missed it the first 2 weeks, maybe they'll catch it in 3 weeks, or you know what I'm saying. So like, even now we get people that'll call and be like, oh, you're not at the last spot anymore. We're like, nah, it's been almost a year. But they haven't been out in a long time, and they just thought about it. Like, I know it's still out there, or I saw the page, but people don't pay that much attention or don't care to read, whatever it is. Or, I mean, you force it. I did club promoting for a while before I got into this, so I have a little experience in knowing how to force a crowd into places. So, I didn't walk into it just like I don't have a following, or I don't have a lot of people kind of just jump into trying to start an event, or even as an artist and have no following, have no, and they don't even try to get it from the local, community. It's not like I forced it or whatever. Like my immediate friends that I had when I was clubbing and stuff, those aren't the same people that support me, now, which is cool. You go and find you new supporters or go and find new, you know what I'm saying? But those are the ones that are in the DMs still clapping in the DMs. And I'm like, cool, buy a book.
Right. Support somehow.
Yeah.
So with that being said, so if you force the issue, do you ever feel like they don't respond? And if they don't respond, then what do you do?
I can't do anything about the people that don't respond.
It's like, all right.
Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard. You double layer it now. It's not just the email and it's not just the social media. Then it's flyers, And we're going and, I had a girl sitting outside the venue for the 2 weeks after we left, passing out flyers for the new spot and making sure people know where we are.
That's a good idea.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not
dedication.
That's a real good idea.
Yeah, you gotta
That's a good team right there.
And if she wasn't going to do it, I wouldn't want to do it. I would have wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying? So either way, like making sure, building a team is necessary.
Especially a team that's firing on all cylinders.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure all of us know how teams, like, it seems like somebody carries more of the weight than others, and people just start falling off at the end of the day. So especially a team that's actually like me and this cat right here, like we've been on top of things lately. So thank you, DJ Spaceship.
Lately, quite a while, man.
Yeah.
And when you're building a team, and I'm pretty sure you know this, when you put people on your team, you have to put them in positions where that's their strength, not their weakness. You can't have somebody that is playing as the manager, but that's really good in promoting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You need somebody that's going to be able to manage and deal with you and your craziness and keep you on track and keep you booked and point you in the right directions and showing you the algorithms and how, this is the direction you need to be going instead of going to the left way. And that's something that me and Tone have had over years. Like, we actually met at a house party. We met at a house party and we just...
Way back yonder.
Yeah, when I had hair and he was
all... my shit was jet black.
Yeah, he still had I still had hair, and then over time, it's just, I don't know what happened between that. It just decided to go its way. But I also noticed that tattoos, you are a lover and collector of tattoos.
I am.
What is your most vulnerable piece, and what does it mean?
I love my lizard on my knee. I feel like it's just really lizards are really like, one, they're like sneaky, but they're anywhere. They could be anywhere, like climbing up walls, like under stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's dope. Then they get like camouflage. It's like, I don't know, like it gives me like, invisibility cloak type vibes, like, you know what I'm saying? So I really love my lizard tattoo. Green is like my favorite color, so it's like one of the tattoos with the most green inside of it. And I can't say. I have like a real strange thing with like amphibians and lizards and snakes, and I really like them.
I seen the shoot you did with a snake. Was it like an albino?
Yeah.
Albino python, I think it was.
Yeah, it was like 6 of them.
Yeah, you're a little bit brave than I am.
Damn that.
I can't do it. Snakes.
Damn that.
I'm from the hood, so roaches, I can deal with those.
Yo, what's crazy is like I do not like roaches.
So
like,
you can deal with
ain't nobody
amphibians.
supposed to like roaches though.
Yeah, I could deal with I could deal with frogs, lizards.
But those are the ultimate survivors of the planet. You know that, right? Like if a nuke hit the planet.
You heard my frog story. I ain't fucking with frogs right now.
Yeah, we definitely not gonna dive
Please
into that,
don't.
man.
Please
don't. Some of the frogs is crazy though. Some of the frogs wild.
It's just like battle toads on me, nigga.
Yeah, you got some frogs that the people, I think is it South America, they actually
bufo toads.
Yeah, and
that
they put on the darts and yeah, there's some crazy shit out there. Nature is no joke, man. So I mean, with the whole thing going on with the whole hurricane situation, it's just been a mess in its own. So I just want to say prayers out to everybody out in Bahamas. I got family out in Cat Island, Bahamas, that I have not heard from. So we still got, plugs and stuff out on that. What are some fears that you have, and have you overcame them? Or how did you overcome them, I should say?
I'm still out here, like, needing to, like, take, like, extreme leaps. So I think we need to revisit this question in a few months.
Okay, let me set my timer right quick.
And yeah, like, I can't say, like...
Christmas time.
I haven't... I'm not really scared of too much. So the things that I am a little more nervous about, I have yet to do. Okay. Jump out of plane.
So that's on your bucket list.
Yes, but I want to do it this year, so It's not horrible.
I'll go with you, but I just won't jump. I won't get in the plane. I'll just be on the ground drinking.
That's why everybody's like, I'll be on the ground waiting.
I ain't even doing that shit.
But I'll be honest with you.
I don't need nobody getting me confused and shit.
This is definitely going to catch him off guard. I love airplanes. I could tell you pretty much everything about an airplane, how they work and function and all this. But I'm afraid of heights.
Okay.
So getting me to fly takes a lot. It takes a lot, but I did it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Give me my props. I got on the plane all by myself.
Definitely.
And I watched other people have situations that I thought that I would have that I didn't have.
On the plane, yeah.
But jumping out of a plane is skydiving is something I have actually visited in my mind recently.
Yeah.
Wifey says she wants to do it. I'm not about that shit.
Yeah, you did it.
But I got to take baby steps with it. I want to go out to with Top Golf to the.
That's
indoor.
not even. I'm just trying to figure out how that is even comparable to skydiving.
I guess the weightlessness.
No, what is that? What is the feeling? The
Well,
height is the actual part.
Exactly.
So I'm confused as to why that room is gonna make it better for you.
I think it's more about control. My thing with heights, like being in the plane, is about control.
Okay.
I'm not sitting next to the driver. I didn't understand turbulence and bumps and all this and drops. Now I understand that better. So now it goes from that to stepping out of that and jumping out the plane.
Okay.
So I feel for me, it would help me because he's shaking his head. No, it would
hell no.
It would help me to go and do the skydive thing, the indoor skydive, because it gives me the experience of just free. So at that point, after that, there's only one other option after that.
Yeah, I didn't research why the plane has turbulence. I just ride through the turbulence.
I'm a nerd like that. Like
that's
science,
cool or whatever. I don't want to.
He was scared, so he had
it's
to learn
all.
all
The only
that.
thing I'm asking questions, ma'am. What is this fog coming from the top
that's
of
just
the
the
plane,
air,
ma'am?
yeah.
That's it. I'm gonna ask you dead on the spot, and that's all I got for you. I'm asking you right now. They learn this stuff. They know the answers. Yeah. I'm not no longer sitting in the exit rows ever.
That's the most leg room. Unless you
but I'm not trying to. But if it's time to get
You're not trying
off
to
the
help
plane,
nobody.
no, I need to be in the row after the exit row. So they're gonna guide me through first, so I could get out.
Gotcha.
They got to do the. Yeah, I just heard. I heard a whole how this works or whatever, and I was like, yeah, I'm about to think about
That's
this
a
the
lot
right
of
way. I'm thinking about this. Yeah, that's a lot of
Because you
responsibility.
got to take the door off.
You got to take the door off, and
you
I
pretty much
need
going
to
with the
just
door.
slide past y'all. And secondly, then I heard the story that people was acting crazy trying to, they could have survived, and then they ain't all get off the plane or something because they was trying to get their luggage and stuff, and then they couldn't, the people in the back in the front couldn't get past the people in the back because they want to get luggage and stuff. And I'm just
Damn,
like,
all
nah.
that too.
If I was in the second seat right behind the exit row,
Jump in
I would have
that
been the
seat.
first one off the
This
plane.
is true. This is true. And me myself,
And
like,
I bumped that luggage.
yeah, the luggage.
That luggage gone.
I ain't bring that.
Y'all insurance gonna pay for all of that after I finish suing the shit out of y'all.
I ain't got nothing
But-
that important.
No, I'm not. At that point, I'm not worrying about
Nah.
anything in that daggone luggage, man. Y'all can have all that. We can just start all over again, man. We can start all over.
It's Waves of the Bay, episode 25. We're talking with Novacane, man. We got Novacane in the studio. I want to know about what is it? My Beautiful Pain. That's what I want to know about.
Oh. What? It's a lesbian web series.
But y'all actually doing it pretty majorly at the same time.
Yeah. And no, it is. I mean, I'm just am one of the actresses on the show.
Trying to
But that's
take
it. That's it. I don't, have too much on the inside. We're filming season 2.
And y'all got picked up by Amazon Prime, is what I had read. That's major.
Yeah.
That's major.
Yeah, it's really. I mean, it's dope. Yeah, so she got like the cameras, everything has been like really bomb from what I've seen. But yeah,
Did you act before that, or was that
I
something?
I didn't. But they kind of allowed me to just kind of be myself, so it wasn't too much that I had to do. It's myself in front of a camera, which is what I'm used to doing.
Did you get to watch like yourself and just be like, huh? That's what it is, and then just like start going harder after that, or
yeah. And then it also it really depended on how much that I did invest into it. Like the first season, I don't think any of us really thought that it would get as many views as it did. So when the views started picking up and stuff, of course, we started being more, I guess, attentive on set and remembering the lines and stuff like that. But before that, like, I think we were just kind of like, yeah, we're here. Like, yeah, let's do it. And then it picked up, which is really cool.
Yeah, that thing gained steam with the quickness, yo.
It did. So now I have like a whole lesbian following in a lot of random places. Right. So it's like, oh, Nova. And I'm just like, ma'am. Who are you?
Oh, man.
And they be like, my beautiful man. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Or else maybe the erotic nights.
Or when I ran with the Punani Poets.
One of my boys just stumbled into Smoking Words on the first Thursday, and he's like,
Yeah, oh, dang. I mean, if you accidentally pop in on first Thursday, and you don't know what's happening, then that could, deter you from coming back on another Thursday, especially if nobody tells you, it's only on first Thursday.
Or they might think it's every Thursday.
That's why a lot of people thought that it was every Thursday, and I had to, I try to post it frequently, and I guess the reading thing, it stops at a certain point. It's fundamental.
Yeah, I've seen some certain people posting about it, go stir crazy, it's first Thursday.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and that's how I stumbled upon it myself, and that's when it was at Dunn's.
Yeah, when it was at Dunn's,
I need to make it out to the new spot. But it was at Dunn's, and I walked in. I was like, wait a minute, okay.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was wild.
What's going on in here? But it was a good vibe. It was I can't remember this guy's name. Was a white dude. He wore glasses, and he came from
Billy.
Is it Billy?
It sounds like a Billy. I don't know.
Motherfucker.
Hey, I'm just saying though, man. But you really thought about it though.
Yeah, I had to think Billy. No, it wasn't a damn Billy, but it was some guy that was in there. He had like I can't remember the exact words of the poem, but it was some dopeness. It was dope.
Okay. I'm supposed to remember.
Yeah, I know you're not gonna remember his name. I'm not reaching out what is his name?
But you just saying it was a dope.
Yeah, it was dope. It was pretty dope.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's what's up. It's only a handful of.
I mean, that should narrow it down right there. A white boy.
It's only.
White boy poets. I'm just saying though.
Oh, I don't remember. It's hard. You got to perform 7 times for me to remember, or it got to be crazy amazing.
Right.
I'm like, oh my gosh, and I sit down. A lot of times I'm running around.
Yeah, you're never in one spot. I can honestly say
I'm also fidgety too, so I move a lot.
And I also noticed that you change your look a lot. I remember one time I seen you, I was like, okay, you had the hair, you had like hair was a little.
Yeah, I
long.
thought about putting my wig on today.
Then that's probably what it was.
Yeah.
And then I see you next time. It was like your shit was shaved like mine. I was like, wait.
Yeah, I missed that haircut.
Yeah. Then the next time I seen you was long hair, and I was like, okay, I know that black magic, how that all works out.
Yeah, wig life.
Yeah, I was like, okay, man.
Wig life for sure. Love the wigs. Yeah, it's hair, and people is all these looks, but I really just feel like it's a mood. You wake up and it's just today I feel like being punk rock. Fuck it. I'm going to put it my paper clip or something in my ear, and this is what I want to do today. Or today I want to
take notes, Spaceship.
Listen, it's all about a vibe. I like to
What's
be.
Wrong with my
it's
head?
Like a mood.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. I'm just saying, man. You might want to get you one
well,
day. You might feel like Frederick Douglass.
I don't know about men having this same. I'm not saying you can't or whatever. But I just don't know if the flexibility is quite the same because of the hair.
Right.
Unless you're just going to get you
put
some
no
hair
wig
pieces.
on, man.
I'm just saying that.
They have those.
No,
they
I
have
sent you on with the
You
waves,
were
right?
supposed to be. Shut up, Tone. You were supposed to be more on my side, and I'm disappointed right now.
Because I said something about the man wig thing.
No, but I actually said recently that because we're nominated in Creative Loafton.
Yeah.
If I won, I was going to put a hairpiece on and with the waves and all that crazy shit. But
okay.
But I'm willing to try it. I'm willing to give it a shot.
The hairline be way up here.
I'm cool with being bald. Being bald doesn't bother me.
I got a friend that could do it.
I'm sure of that.
She's the junk.
I'm completely sure.
You got some magician over there with you because, like I said, I seen you. 1 minute it was bald, and then just the whole.
I put my wigs on myself, and I do my makeup myself.
Well, I'm not gonna do any makeup. I'm not.
I'm
putting
just
that.
saying. I do my makeup and the wigs and the, all those things, for the most part. Yeah.
I definitely appreciate being able to sit and have an open dialogue and get to know
for sure.
more about you, letting the people get to know more about you. For the ones that don't know you
right.
as in detail as others that are in your close circle, like Talisa the poet. She's someone that
there's so many people that have high praise for you, yo. I don't know if you understand it.
Like we could have literally did a whole show about you That's how much praise that comes through here on our
that's
show.
big lit. I mean, I'm appreciative like to them, and the only reason why like other people are still feeling that way and that respect is continuing is because, you know what I'm saying, like the work that they have put in and like, you know what I'm saying, the loyalty and stuff like that. Like
Right.
T been there since, I want to try to put the year on it, but I want to say like we started 15, so she's been in there in the building since 2015. I got pictures of her since 2015 at Smoking Words. So that's 4 years of her being there. And she's been at my door for a year, almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm appreciative of everything that she does. And I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like, and everybody now is kind of branching off and doing their own thing. And I want everybody to do well in what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I that's all we can hope is that you as a leader you're creating other leaders. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm appreciative. Like I can't really say I know everybody who's come through. So I know T been through, Danielle, pretty dope artistry, which she's a bomb
she
artist.
She just said hello to you on my live feed.
Yeah, what's up, darling? She's a bomb artist. So I've been watching her makeup. Like
Nipsey
she's
fan,
like,
what up?
Yeah, she's lit. She's lit. Like bomb artist, makeup artist, like body paint, all of that. So we have her come out to Smoking Words, which is every Thursday night, 9 o'clock.
Where?
We are at Deluxe, so that's 8502 North Armenia. And Smoking Words, that's Smoking Words on Instagram, Facebook, smokingwords.com. You can find our address there. But yeah, this Thursday is Erotic Nights. So
it is first Thursday.
It is first Thursday, and I'm actually going to perform this Thursday.
Oh,
so it's
snap.
been a while, and we've had the people kind of like every week they're there, like, "Are you going to perform?" And I'm like, "No." So I guess I'll do something this week, do something erotic or something. Pull out some of the old stuff. I haven't been writing erotic stuff lately, so.
How many poems you have like fully written out?
I don't have. I'm the worst with like holding numbers and stuff. Like those, like certain things aren't that important to me. Like
you got like
how many
notebooks
tattoos
full
do you have?
or what?
Yeah, my phone is bad because like I'm like really big, but it's backed. Everything's backed up though. So like my notes in my phone, so it's bad. Like I write like lines at a time.
I'm the same way.
So you remember in the 5 Heartbeats when they're picking up all the pieces of paper,
Singing the song. Yeah.
It's like that. Like I piece them together like late.
Gotcha.
So, you know, I kind of write in pieces. Sometimes I can sit and write. But it's hard because I don't write in order. So because I don't write in order, it's a lot of picking up, copying, and pasting, and flipping around.
Move this here.
I move.
Smooth it out.
Or I changing my lines. I'll flip the whole line out, or be like, oh, I said this twice. Take it out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot I can't really do on paper.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, my laptop, my phone. If I can, like, lately it's been, like, more, like, journaling and stuff in the notebook, trying to do, like, topic writing, you know, stuff like that. Yeah.
I know you don't want to talk about, like, next steps or anything, but what can we be
Well, I am working on the
expecting?
next book, though. So,
Okay.
right now, yeah, I'm working on my next book. And, yeah, so we do that. Then we do our annual Novacane and Friends show, so we'll definitely be doing that next year. So I should have.
I'm mad because every time you have that show is one of the nights we have our shows, and I'll never get to pop up and see it. But you always have a nice little lineup going at the same time.
I appreciate
How did that come about? You just like, let me flip it up a little bit some more?
Well, because the open mic, like I really try not to bother with the open mic and do features and stuff. People don't pay that much attention, and they decide to pay attention to the wrong things. So as soon as you post that there's a feature, they automatically know there's less time on the list, or I gotta wait and watch somebody perform for 20 minutes, or you know what I'm saying. So it's like I don't know this artist, or it's just you know what I'm saying. So or themes or things like that. So I kind of just left the open mic to what it was, and then I really wanted to do a show by myself, but when I first did Novacane and Friends, which is 3 years ago, almost probably 4 years now, 3 years ago, I didn't have a full set to do a whole night by myself. So I used friends to help layer the night to afford everything that the event was. So I priced things backwards, my expenses, and then I priced the tickets. Figure out all the expenses, and then I priced the tickets. Whereas
Smart way to do it right there.
It's how everyone should do it.
Yeah, cut down on overhead.
Yeah. So yeah, or you
Look at
create
Novacane
small.
teaching
Yeah,
shit.
it's small,
Teaching
small,
chips.
small stuff, y'all. Small stuff. Yeah. Two, and I'm gonna leave with 2 things to tell the artist though. You're not gonna make money in your city just being an artist. You need merchandise. You have to have merchandise. Merchandise is what people, they want to take something away from it, and they want something tangible. You know, a lot of times people are fighting for, if you're promoting an event, you got it's like 2 situations. Like you it's greedy promoters, or we got somebody that's splitting over 40 people. They're trying to pay 40 different people, and it's not enough bread to really pay the artist properly. You can't go into a lot of spaces thinking that I'm going to make money off of my performance. Or like me, I've toured a lot of places, and I ain't even gonna hold you up. Like the poetry check's not a big check.
Right.
But you go up and you double up with $10 mixtapes and $20 shirts and $20 books. So I take, and I'm telling myself I'm not leaving here until I sell 20 books. If I got 20 books at $20,
you in there.
Quick come up. On top of my little baby ass poetry check that
That's
I got.
just money to eat.
And that's exactly what it was. That's exactly what that was. That was my re-up on books.
Right.
That check bought the books for me to come out here and make my actual money. And I'm not, and I'm the type that I'm going to give you multiple price points. So now what else I need to give you? Females, don't be stupid. Make some posters. You find, sell posters. $2. Easy. Because now they don't want to spend $20. They can spend $2 or $5.
That's true.
Please, I just need y'all. I have to sell 30 things. Tell a man that you have to sell 30 things and he going to buy something for $5.
That's true. And then it sparks the interest. So when they see you the next time, I got the poster, let me try the book. I got the book, let me get the shirt. I got the shirt, let me get the lanyard. So
but you gonna fall along anyway.
The next thing, or having a site up and having these things. So as an artist, I would absolutely encourage everybody to have merchandise. Absolutely have merchandise. And secondly, have somebody else do your graphics. That's it.
Say that one again, please.
Yeah, have somebody else do your graphics.
Of quality.
Yeah, quality will get you so far. Like,
that shit bugs the fuck out of me.
You could literally be in the worst venue. Like, yo, you could throw a party in a room the size of this, and if the flyer popping, you gonna have 40 people trying to get inside of the building.
True. Even though only 10 can fit.
Even though only 10 can fit. You know, that flyer make it look luxurious and make you got the right person on it, you got the right person hosting it, you done sponsored it, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah.
I actually don't want to let you go that easily. I want you to do a poem that way people can. Here, we like to call it Ride the Wave. We usually have Spaceship set it up. Why don't we just go ahead and do Explain Ride the Wave real quick. It's different for poets. But
so how Ride the Wave go is we had my brother Ray Budsky and Sean October come through for the first episode. And so we tell them, hey man, send your music in, something that you want to be played while you're here. People can listen and check it out. And they ended up sending the performance track instead of the actual track. So it was like, look, forget that. Let's just go live. Like, just do it right here on the spot. So they performed it right here on the spot. So we have rappers, we have singers, we have poets come through. We do what's called Ride the Wave. And at this time, the floor is yours for you to ride the wave and give us a little bit of that Novacane.
Yeah, I feel like I should have been prepared. So my mind was like in the right space to like.
It's however you feel.
You seen I came in here with a cup in my hand.
Ain't nobody worry about that.
The point of it, let me see what's on the back of this so I could even think about a damn poem. Shit. All right, so we got erotic. We could do something erotic. We could do, basic shit, which is a crowd favorite.
Since it's going to be Erotic Thursday.
And then, is that really what we need to do on this?
We can, hey, listen.
We can say what I can say what I want.
Listen, you can say whatever
Lord.
you want.
Who's auntie? Y'all got some aunties.
You about to take a sip? Oh, snap.
Yeah, make sure my throat is that wasn't what I really. These is bomb. They got like little drop-ins. It's like flavored, almost like, but it's like herbal.
That, by the way?
It's like raspberry something, but it's almost like a little tea bag, but it like drops in your drink and it flavors the water. It's pretty cool.
Gotcha. It smelled pretty good.
It is actually really good. Okay, here we go. Weed. Best drug known to man besides me. I aim to please. No reflex, meaning no choke in the stroke, meaning I can probably swallow you whole. The almighty Midas tongue. Turn that dick to goat. Yes, I do like to be choked. And if it's sewn in, I would like my hair to be pulled. And yes, we can absolutely fuck in this pool of last night's joy. See the sheets still drenched from this morning. Hollywood quality home movies. Any way you want it, boy, I want it. Just move me. These one nights on standby. Don't tell me that you love me. Just do me. I heard good dick turn you into a fool, so fool me, but don't abuse me, baby. I'll be your graveyard shift sex slave, taking midnight house at the moon. Ain't no love here, but it sure feels good. This a non-disclosure agreement, and I just love swimming with your semen, and then I love to drink them. And then I go to thinking I shouldn't think at all. Just give me more as I sanction my dominion to you. Ain't no back talk in the bedroom tonight. This punani's all yours as we step over the threshold of your sex room. I'm no beginner and the pain only makes me wetter. Now what that wrist do? Nigga, show me what that wrist do. I don't mind being whipped and spanked too. And when you come, don't forget my face, you. Transform and I perform. You got a porn star stamina with perfect form. I just want to fuck you when your mother's home. Even worse, I want to fuck you while your mother's home, giving her bad chest convulsions as you rebeat the bolts. And goddamn, don't sit down, just stand as I kneel for a king, offering precious jewels as a peace offering. Yeah.
Shout out to all the mamas out there, man. Mama. I was
For
like, oh,
real.
shit.
Man, listen, man. Nova Mother Kane, man.
My mama would kill us both.
Listen, she ain't gonna kill you.
Shit.
Listen, like I say, man, I enjoy the erotic nights because, like, the sapiosexual in people comes out because people hear poems like that and they just immediately think just sexual. But there's a intelligent.
No, that whole poem is sexual.
Right.
There's no sapiosexualness to anything that I do.
So you just made me have a loss of words, and that ain't never happened on here. But
I was just making sure that I was very clear that I do not skip around the bush.
So there was no confusion.
Yeah.
You was completely clear what you said. So I say that to say, like, I like that type of stuff because it's I can't write no poems, man. I can't write no poems. Like, that's your skill. That's your skill set. One of your many skills. I just want to say thank you.
I'm appreciative.
I am appreciative.
Me three. Tell the people where they can find you. Give them the social media.
Yeah, I am Novacane. You can find me on the Instagram at Nova the Nymph. On the YouTube at youtube.com/Novacane. That's a N-O-V-O. Oh, no shit. That's not how you spell it. Novacane. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's all I got. And then Smoking Words. Mostly follow Smoking Words. I'm not that important right now. Smoking Words is the most important thing to me at the moment. So, like, you know, following my page, like, I don't post that much. But Smoking Words, we want to get that following up there. So,
how do you get the name Smoking Words? I'm a name person, so I would have been yelling like and running around the building like Smoking Words. Woo! That's how I'd have been. Like
we, yeah. Well, it was actually an apostrophe first. It was smoke apostrophe and words because we was at a hookah lounge, and that was as simple as it was. and then I dropped the Instagram would let me put an apostrophe. Mm-hmm. So we had a period inside of it, and then one day I was playing with the name and I took the period out, and I was like, oh shit, it's like spoken but smoking.
Done.
Duh.
Yeah.
Leave it for sure. And now people like speak and they be like, yeah, you do Smoking Words, and I'm like, it's definitely Spoken Words, but you're like only 19, so I feel you.
Well, Tone, that's like your favorite word, Spreaker.
Spreaker, man, I like
Instead
that shit.
Instead of speaker, Spreaker.
Yeah, Spreaker.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna just use that when we talking about real speakers and shit. Like, nah, put that Spreaker on, nigga.
Listen, man, that's
how I'm gonna do it.
Tone, you fuck up words and names all the time. And
you wasn't gonna get that name right.
Which one?
On Saturday.
Which name?
Divini. Shout out to the villains.
I wouldn't have got that.
Yeah.
I would have said it the same way you did.
I know you would have said
you,
it.
you fucked up quite a few names that night.
But I just keep on rolling.
That's all that matters.
I just keep on
It's
rolling
hard.
with it.
People should put like pronunciation, like the brackets and stuff.
Right.
When you got like those hard names, like
the
you got
bouncing
it.
ball in the bottom with Shaq talking. This is Divini.
Okay.
Yeah. If that, no.
Well, I have a lot of basketball references that I can't get into.
What sport do you follow?
None.
None of them? Well, you might not catch this shit, then.
I'd be like that.
You might not catch this shit, then.
Well,
Yeah.
I was poking fun at how Shaq talk when he talk. He talk like
You know how
this.
Shaq talk?
Everything just sounds all put together.
They
like
do
this.
sound like that.
Yeah. So
Shaq's
when he
cool.
talked, one time it was I think it was the episode with Kevin Hart on there on the ESPN show,
Okay.
and he was making fun. He was like, Shaq, when you talk, why you talk like this? You know, bouncing ball, everything. So I know what you're saying. So it's one of those takes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sports, we try to stay away from sports as much as possible. Not saying because you're a female, because we don't have some females come
Yeah,
here
no,
and
all
they be
of
on
them.
it.
They ain't
Yeah,
even
for
shit.
sure.
I just feel like we lose people when we go to sports because then these two guys start attacking me. I get all in my feelings.
Oh, that's a whole nother hour to the
Whose
show
son
easily.
is who
That is
that?
definitely not mine.
Nah.
Oh,
Kansas
that's
City
it.
over here.
Okay.
Yes,
All right. There's no.
I'm from up there.
Okay.
Yeah, you know,
Rainy
loyalty.
rain.
Yeah,
But nah, I wanted to just show appreciation to you for what you do, because you think it's not as big as it is, but we have so many people come through here that give you praise for what you're doing with Smoking Words. Like, it gives them a platform to express themselves, to follow their dreams, and go from there. Like Talicia, she did her poetry there, and now she got her own night. Stuff like that. So just being able to provide a platform. Like, we're familiar with it on our end here, and just being like a pillar of the Tampa Bay community.
See, y'all gonna keep on doing that thank you stuff, and I really just
We
be
got
like
to,
singing,
though.
and
I know you don't, but
I really appreciate it, but I be like, yo, like that space was for me too. Like, y'all so big on like for this person and this person. Yo, this space was for me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like, not to say it wasn't for everybody else, but it was for me too. So like, I'm
That's good
thankful
for
for
you.
Smoking Words too.
But do
Shit,
you see
like,
what it
you know
does
I'm
to
saying?
everybody
Like, it's-
else, though?
I
The same way you feel,
I can't say
somebody
that.
else feels like
Yeah,
that.
I understand. I do not see it from everybody else's eyes, and I can, I guess, see it from when you
But we
just
have
in
more than
these
one
ways,
people,
but-
more than one person coming
Yeah.
here like,
Yeah.
Novacane.
Yeah,
Novacane,
we do,
Novacane.
matter of fact, it was one time we had who motivates you. Your name came up. a
Blessed
couple of
Serenity.
times. And then it was Mount Rushmore. Somebody put your name like
Somebody put your name in the Mount Rushmore.
I don't know what we're talking
Well,
about.
Mount Rushmore. We ask people. We like to ask the people when they come, who would be on your Mount Rushmore?
Oh wow!
And so they'll say like
Only 4
Nas
names.
and Jay-Z and Big Daddy Kane and Novacane. I'm like, okay. And but when people say your name or names period, they explain why they're saying what they're saying.
Wow.
So for me to hear your name, like I see you the work that you do, I know what you, and I get down with it. But when to hear everybody's explanation behind
As to
it,
why, right.
it's always been different. It's not
Yeah.
like I'm gonna write this down, pass it to you when you
Yeah.
go, and you say the same thing. So like I like I said, I done seen you doing your thing, and I watch your hustle.
I appreciate.
So I mean, and even about the fact that you're a female, it's just the
Yeah.
fact a hustle recognizes
I
a hustle.
appreciate. I
Game beat
appreciate.
game.
Yeah.
So you doing your thing, Miss
I-
Scorpio. Scorpio, you know what I'm saying? You know,
Late
I
toe.
appreciate you.
Look, don't why you see Tone, man.
Hey, don't forget. Never
If I
forget,
didn't
bro.
want- if I
Never
didn't-
forget.
Listen, we don't got me and Novacane got past that, and you about to take me back and get mad.
I'll take you back to like 04.
See, man, we ain't trying to do all that, man. This is why we can't have
04
nice
homecoming.
things, man. Come on, Tone. Don't do me like that, man.
But nah, man, Waves of the Bay, episode 25. We just had
All
Miss
right.
Novacane in here chopping it up with us. We're going to play a little bit of music real quick. We got the Tampa Bay Watch about to come up in just a moment. And this is what we do, man. Tuesday nights from 8 to 10. Make sure you tune in. Waves of the Bay on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Y'all want to submit some music, Waves of the Bay radio at gmail.com. Let's get it.